So before Loftware, we did have several labeling challenges with our previous software. It was an AS400 solution, but then we also had multiple solutions at each of our sites. Some of the problems that we ran into is the more modern label formats we were not really able to support or not support easily. And even though they were AIEG, they were not easy with some of our softwares that we had already purchased. And in particular, the 2D compliant barcodes were a problem for us. On the slide here, that is a picture of a 2D barcode, and that's one of our challenges that we had to have with we did have with our previous labeling solutions. We also had multiple legacy solutions across multiple locations. So even though we had one that was part of our legacy system, we also had other ones that were at each manufacturing site, either running on a PC or something like that. So there was difficulties in never having the correct formats or only having one format. They were hard to design. They were also hard to update because they could be in multiple locations. And then this lack of labeling inconsistency could pose problems for us because we weren't able to meet the customer requirements all the time. Some of our customers require us to print labels before we go live with the label and have it certified with them. With the multiple solutions, part of our problem was we could have different formats being made by different individuals, and then some would be certified and some would be not. So that would be a problem. And this label here that is the 2D, that's considered a quick receive label at our customer. So what they want to be able to do is just scan that barcode, and there's multiple information that's contained in there, and it makes it easier on their receiving dock. So this is some of our challenges before we went with Loftware. And then regarding our customers' requirements, they had their requirements, and we also had, UGen had their own requirements as well. But they would want us, the customer requires us to comply with the Automotive Industry Action Group, the AIAG standards. We do have to be capable of printing EDI, which is our electronic information on the labels, such as order numbers, shipping information, specific serial number sequences. Sometimes our customers require us to put our supplier number as part of the serial number or LPN number, and then also have an incrementing number. So with Loftware, we're able to do that. We do need to be able to produce a 1D and a 2D barcode. The sample that's on this slide, those are all 1D barcodes, but the previous one was the 2D. And then we also had to have the ability to print the smaller individual labels as well as the container labels. So different sizes we need to be able to print, and then different formats.